And let's celebrate Vault 16 Redux 2.0 release. So, Michiro, if you unpause the stream now, you should be able to see me outside Vault 16.
All
Um,
right.
uh, so yeah, Michiro is the voice actor for Security Chief Brandlin, which we are about to see. Um, and typically, I think this is something I'm gonna have to fix, which is yay me. I stream this and find out I have stuff I have to fix in Vault 16 Redux. Lovely. Uh,
There's nothing wrong with that.
a modder's life. You're supposed to at Doc Mitchell's place. You're supposed to have the crate with the Vault 16 jumpsuit and a note from Jack, which is the companion of this mod. Um, this is my test character. Normally, I play with my elf bard character, but I thought this guy might have Jack's note, and he didn't. But I have the party hat, so um, yeah, I have the Vault 16 jumpsuit, but I don't have the note, which is interesting. Um, so yeah, uh, I am just going to do this, because why not?
Very good.
Um, Technically, the vault door is kind of scheduled to open. Brandlin is supposed to open it, but it's also like 12:51 at night, so no wonder Brandlin isn't here to open the door. So let me do. So that would be about 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6, 7, 8, 9. So that should. Maybe just do one more. Should get the NPCs out, yeah. Hey, look who it is. Um, so we're gonna do something funny and have Michiro basically talking to himself. So
Oh God.
Another newcomer. Welcome to Vault 16. Watch yourself.
so you can read the line for the courier. Yeah.
I think I'm getting a little bit of a delay on my latency.
It's okay. It's probably can't be helped, but
Let's see. Hmm. You don't seem to be very happy about outsiders.
Why should I? You're an unknown. I don't like that. But I'm under orders to allow visitors into the upper levels. Don't push your luck.
Man, I'm kind of a dick.
he just hasn't had coffee today.
I like the fact that like there's a choice for who are you or how long you've been security chief. Like I'm just asking to be annoying.
uh, I do write the courier like that.
Who are you?
I'm Joseph Branlin, Chief of Vault Security. If you break any rules, you answer to me. I don't have much patience for idle chatter.
How long have you been security chief?
Decades. Long enough to not want to put up with questions like these.
Oof.
Let's talk about something else.
Make it quick.
What can you tell me about Vault 16?
It's a decent place. People tend to behave and not bother me with unimportant questions. What do you want to know?
What exactly are the rules for visitors?
You could read the welcome terminal instead of bothering me. If you must know, it's mostly common sense. Don't shoot up the place, stay out of the lower levels, and respect the people. Now, was there anything else?
I like that this guy's gonna be like at the front door, and he's going to be the most unhelpful person on the planet. Like you're the one like at the front. The first thing you're gonna get, hey, what counts as breaking a rule here? And it's man, this guy's a fucking asshole for even asking. All right. Is there anyone I can buy gear from?
Chief Josh Huntington tends to pick up stuff on his assignments. I'm sure he'll sell them if you're interested. He can also make repairs. For a fee.
For a fee.
All right. Well, is there anywhere I can get medical supplies?
Not big on reading, are you? The clinic is the first room adjacent to the entrance. Doc Scholl can patch you up and sell you some supplies.
How you gonna do someone like this when they just walked in? All right, let's talk about something else. I
Make
guess.
it quick.
And that's his dialogue.
I need to get going and
Finally.
find someone a little nicer than this.
Yeah. Okay, so Terminal, welcome to Vault 16. Welcome newcomers, please read. Welcome to Vault 16. I've been asked many questions by newcomers, so let me simplify some things. You cannot just come and go. Vault doors opened every day from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. You cannot access the lower levels. That is for Vault 16 residents only. You cannot spend a night here. This isn't a hotel. All visitors must leave at 1 p.m. sharp. If there's any other questions, feel free to ask. John Anderson, Overseer of Vault 16. Note to Vault Scouts, due to recent events in the Mojave, Vault Scouts should avoid the following areas: Nelson, Boulder City, Cottonwood Cove, Nipton, Mojave Outpost, Prim, Vault 19, and NCRCF. Stay tuned for updates. Josh Huntington, Chief of Vault Scouts. I don't know if this will work, but I did program the terminal here to activate the vault door. And I guess it does work. Nice.
I also like how, like, he tells you to look at the terminal, but, like, he ends up blocking it.
Right. He's just supposed to be chilling up here, and so he just decided he's gonna sit down rather than stand for hours, which I don't blame him.
Hey, man, read this terminal, but you know what? You can't sit down.
Oh, man. That's nice.
Hey,
So many floating red exclamation points.
hey.
The life
oh.
of...
Oh, no.
The life of a modder, man. I don't know what happened there.
I remember like what it used to be like the way it is in like you've seen like Skyrim. It's just like it'll be like a purple face or just purple missing texture. I always forgot how invasive that Fallout is about this.
Yeah. So like I know
Oh no.
that's to do with their helmets because it's it's a mesh, a custom mesh, but like the security suit is a custom mesh as well, but that works fine, and they're not. What? You absent-mindedly put your hand into your pocket, but something is there, a crumpled letter. You remove the note and read it. Memories of your childhood come flooding back. What? Oh, I guess that's Tale of Two Wastelands.
Okay.
I didn't know that happens. Oh, hey, free level up, I guess. I don't know. Oh, wait, no. You always gotta dump in speech. Gun nut, I don't know. And Vault 16 resident, Vault 16 election guide, dear fellow Vault dweller, congratulations. Your dedication to the democratic process is the bedrock upon which continued stability of Vault 16 is based. Now, to help you make your decision for this year's election, I have put together this handy dweller's official guide to obtaining overseers democratically, or do good. That contains a summary of the leading candidates for overseer as well as their statements and, most importantly, endorsements. John Anderson, overseer of Vault 16. Candidate, John Anderson. Endorsements, Vault Security. As many, if not all, already know, I am up for re-election. This will be my 5th term. Just go vote. My writing for John Anderson is about to age poorly in the U.S., I fear. This will be my 5th term. Just vote again. Overseer Order 901. Effectively, immediately, in regards to allowing outsiders in for trade as outlined in Order 891, I wish to amend the change to the following. The entrance will be conditional on terms upon which I shall decide at that given moment. John Anderson, Overseer Vault 16. Vault 16 General Email from Overseer Anderson. Subject visitors. Please be kind and courteous to visitors. I wouldn't grant them entrance if I thought that they were bad news. Trade with them and get to know them. It's a rare occurrence to meet a friendly face. John Anderson, Overseer of Vault 16. From maintenance staff.
Just nice of John Anderson to simplify the voting process.
Yeah. Maintenance requests. From now on, we will no longer be taking requests in person. Please send all requests via email. Thank you, Sam Belcher, Interim Chief of Vault Maintenance. Vault Security. Troublemakers. I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any? Joseph Brandlin, Chief of Vault Security. Fallout 3 reference. From Overseer Anderson. Every day in the vault is a day of freedom and safety from the horrors outside. Celebrate each new day and be thankful for your home. Accept who you are and embrace your role in the vault. There are no worthless jobs and no worthless people, except those without jobs. Loyalty keeps us strong. Caution keeps us secure. The vault keeps us alive. The vault is our world and our succor. I may have mispronounced that. Home. Now, or wait, for generations the vault has been our home. Now we can get to know the neighborhood. Transcribed from a speech of my late father, Overseer Alan Anderson, John Anderson, Overseer of Vault 16. And that also is a reference to Fallout 3 to a cut terminal entry that actually doesn't appear in Fallout 3. And I actually took that idea of including that cut terminal entry from Fallout 4 Appalachia, because they used that in 76 for the vault. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm going to do that too. And make it fit in the lore of 16. So, that's what we do here. We take inspiration from other modders. So, just get past all these exclamation points. And go into the clinic, which is adjacent to the main entrance. As
I like how all the security is just like, it's just kind of crammed in like one spot.
Yeah,
At one hallway, no one's getting past them.
Right. Protecting the school of all places in the vault. Okay, Doc Scholl.
Ah, hello. Another visitor for Vault 16. Do you need any medical services?
What can you tell me about Vault 16?
A great place to live. I can't imagine living up there. What specifically would you like to know?
Is there anywhere I can buy gear from?
You'll want to speak to Chief Josh Huntington. He's the chief of the Vault Scouts. He'll sell you some things and repair your gear if you need it.
Okay. Let's talk about something else. Who are you exactly?
Dr. Jason Scholl, at your service.
Are you the only Vault Doctor?
Currently, yes. I'm afraid people tend not to score high enough on the school test these days to become a member of the medical staff. I'm sure the Overseer will have to suspend the test and assign me some young one for me to train. I'm getting up there in years. I'll have to teach someone everything I know soon. But enough of that. Is there anything else I can help with?
How long have you been the doctor here?
Since I was a young man. I've seen many patients. I've learned more from treating patients than I ever did from the textbooks.
Right. Let's talk about something else.
All right, then.
You mentioned a school test.
Ah, yes. Each resident of Vault 16 receives education from the age of 5 until the age of 18 or 19. Once they're of age, they take the placement test. The test decides what job you'd best be suited for. I still hold the record high score, placing me as the Vault Doctor.
Humble brag.
The lowest score lands you in maintenance.
Yeah, you gotta take advantage of that.
You don't have to be smart to keep the vault up and
Ooh,
running.
apparently you don't have to be smart to keep the vault up and running. Let's talk about something else.
Alright then.
At least he's a very humble and generous guy.
And then he's a real doctor that can treat stuff, but I'm pretty sure I'm fine, so I need to get going.
Take care now.
And then, well,
Like he's just one shattered mirror.
I just steal his password and log into his terminal right in front of him. Okay. Doc Scholl's emails. To maintenance. Subject, upper level men's restroom. Oh no. It has come to my attention that one of the toilets in the upper level men's restroom is out of order. I had a patient come in with a dreadful case of explosive diarrhea. The worst case I've seen in years. And now this... Why did I write this? The worst case I've seen in years, and now he's gone and clogged a toilet. I should stress the urgency of the matter. Why did I write this? I should stress the urgency of this matter, as this is the only restroom that male guests and staff can use during the day. Dr. Jason Scholl, Chief of Vault Medicine.
I just want to know why exactly is there just the one bathroom?
Oh my gosh. From maintenance. Good God, Doc, that's way too much information. I'll send someone ASAP. Sam Belcher. To Anderson. Subject medical staff. John, I think it's time you've gotten rid of that silly placement test, or massively revamp it. I'm the only doctor and member of the medical staff. What happens to Vault 16 when I die? We are in desperate need of new blood in the clinic. I need to start training my replacement, Dr. Jason Scholl. From Anderson. Relax, Jason. There's a batch of 18-year-olds that are about to take their tests. I'm certain a few of them will make it onto the medical staff. Perhaps your grandson, Ben, will follow in your footsteps. Rest easy, old friend. I'm sure everything will sort itself out. John Anderson.
A real forward thinker.
Medical files. Case report, September 1st, 2267. It is with great sadness that I must report and confirm Zach Smith's death as of this morning. A peculiar incident, to be sure. The mole rat bite itself was originally stable. Then his second day under my care, he suddenly developed symptoms and clearly had caught some sort of disease. However, I cannot properly identify it, and unfortunately I could not cure his ailments. A truly unfortunate event. Dr. Jason Scholl. Case report, January 28th, 2279. Mary Huntington. It is unfortunate to have to report such a loss. Sadly, this morning, Mary had lost her fight with her sickness. Another odd case. It all seemed familiar, so I checked my notes. Mary appears to have contracted the same disease Zach Smith did 12 years ago. Odd. She was never bit by a mole rat. Something is going on here. Dr. Jason Scholl. And so this starts to unravel the mystery of Vault 16. Unknown illness report, January 29th, 2279. Unidentified disease. The case with Mary was too similar to Zach's unfortunate demise 12 years ago. I delved into the old medical charts to put together a list of known symptoms. Hopefully observing all the symptoms might help me identify what happened. Symptoms. Many symptoms in common with the flu or chest cold, and eventually resulted in clogged respiration, killing the infected patients. The worst symptoms included profuse sweating, unexplained contusions, and swelling. This is all odd to me, and I lose sleep at night pondering what went wrong. They were going to pull through, until they didn't. Dr. Jason Scholl. So, Mary Huntington is Josh Huntington's wife, Jack Huntington's mother.
I'd like to know what he was thinking about the fact that you were just like going through his computer right in front of him.
So this is the gentleman bathroom, and it's still clogged apparently. That's nice. I'm not sure where Jack is. He's supposed to be here.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, welcome to Vault 16. How can I help you?
What can you tell me about Vault 16?
Well, it's a great place to live. It may not look like much, but it's home.
Is there anywhere to buy gear?
Chief Huntington is your man for that. He's the chief of the Vault Scouts. He's on assignment a lot, but if you find him, he'll sell you some gear. He can also repair your gear if you need it. He's handy like that.
Is there anywhere I can get medical supplies?
Did you bump your head or something? You would have passed by our clinic on the way in. We have signs for a reason, you know.
I love how everyone just dunks on the courier for asking about medical
Doctors will patch you up
services.
and sell you a bit of supplies.
They're like, are you okay?
You know, I just gotta get that immediate judgment out.
Let's talk about something else. I mean,
Okie dokie.
technically, the courier isn't okay. He did take 2 shots to the head.
He's alright, he walked off.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Jane. I'm one of the Vault lab technicians in the Vault. You might have already met Jack, my fiance.
How long have you been a lab tech?
Not very long. Jack and our friends only recently got placed into our Vault jobs.
Placed? How does that work?
Oh, when we finish school, we take a big placement test. It decides what job we get in the Vault. The highest scores will snag you a spot in the lab or clinic, while the lowest puts you in maintenance. Which is sort of unfair, since they keep the lights on. Pretty big deal if you ask me.
Yeah. Let's talk about something else.
Okie dokie.
I need to get going.
See you around.
So, I think before I go deeper, I need to find where Jack is, and I think I know where he's at. So, I need to go. I don't know what's been going on with this script, but, because he should not be at the Lucky 38, but I'm pretty sure that's where he's at.
Why would he be at the Lucky 38?
Companions do weird things sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, I should not stand there.
Immediate lobotomy right there.
Oh, well, while I'm outside,
Hey.
some Vault Scouts.
Another visitor to Vault 16. I'm Scout Chief Josh Huntington. How can I help you?
Who exactly are you?
Scout Chief Josh Huntington. You've probably met
In case
my
we
son,
didn't hear it
Jack.
the
I know
first
he left
time.
you a note in Good Springs.
How did you know he left me the note?
Firstly, I'm a dad. It's my job to know things. Also, I'm the Scout Chief. If there's something to know about in the Mojave, I know it.
How long have you been Scout Chief?
A very long time. Most of my adult life. I've been exploring the Mojave since before New Vegas was established.
Let's talk about something else.
Fine by me.
What can you tell me about Vault 16?
It's decent enough. Lived there my whole life. Anything specific you'd like to know?
Is there anyone who I can buy gear from?
I can sell you some basic stuff if you need. I can also repair your gear. For a fee, of course.
Oh, yay, capitalism. Is there a place to get some medical supplies?
Doc Scholl is in the clinic. Best doctor I've ever known.
Probably the only
He can
doctor.
sell you what he can spare and patch you up if you need.
No, literally the only doctor he's ever known. I mean, unless he's met some of them in the Waste, I guess, but let's talk about something else.
Fine by me.
I feel like, I mean, what do you do if the doctor's out sick though?
Right?
You're just screwed.
Yeah. I need to get going.
Good luck out there.
Well, that's what, like, Doc Scholl is like, hey, this is a problem. I'm old, and so, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get past the gate.
You look new to
No,
free.
I'm not new.
Good.
Leave. Okay. Nice. Uh-oh.
You have entered exterminate. Submit to a credit check. Thank you.
Howdy, partner.
Nothing says quite says New Vegas, but there's some random dead guy on the floor.
Shit. Thou shalt always be sidetracked every goddamn time.
Howdy, partner.
Have to go find Jack in the Lucky 38.
Where to, partner? Penthouse floor. This meeting has been a long. Congratulations. Where to, partner? High roller, sweet.
Hey, you're the courier Doc Mitchell patched up. I'm Jack. I left the note in Vault Suit.
I think we should travel together.
Sounds like a good idea.
Oh,
You seem to get around okay.
Yeah, I don't... I need to fix them, apparently.
Where to, partner?
I left you the note in the vault suit and then ran off to New Vegas.
Yeah, that's really funny.
Hey.
So we're gonna go back inside the vault. What? Okay, that's a bug.
Well, that didn't last long. Open up the door and immediately already more scorpions.
Right, what the heck? Well... apparently they hired an exterminator today. Where did everyone go? Oh. It's nap time for everyone, apparently.
Hey.
Yeah. Off to bed they go. Okay. Jane's terminal. Jane's emails. From Sam Belcher. Oh. These are in the wrong order. I'm on stream. I'm on stream. Talk to me later. Talk to me. Subject, maintenance email. You know, you come... Okay. I don't know what order these are supposed to be in. Okay. We'll start here. Oh, gosh. Subject, alone time. Hey there, Jack. After you've settled in from your assignment, come meet me in our usual spot. Some of these I wrote way back when I was still in high school, and I'm like, what the crap did I write? Wedding plans. Computer lab terminal not working. Hey, Sam, one of the terminals in the computer lab isn't working. It also has a weird thing sticking out the back. If you could fix it, that would be great. Jane, you need to follow protocol with maintenance requests. As per the Vault Dweller's operational guide, you need to report all maintenance issues to your respective head of staff. I'll look into the terminal, but next time report that to Chief Delthorn. Sam Belcher, Interim Chief of Vault Maintenance. To Sam Belcher, maintenance email. You know you come across as a hard ass and a dork in your maintenance emails. You should liven up a bit and not be so hostile. From Sam Belcher. I am not...
Just under attack.
I am not a hard ass. I just got this position. I'm not gonna get in trouble with the overseer for someone breaking the protocol. Since I'm not a hard ass, I've attached the Vault Dweller's operational guide to this email. She can brush up on protocol. Sam Belcher. Okay.
Guess at least he's like, take no prisoners with that one.
And then this is the email that was broken. I think technically it's a trap email, or a trap computer, but I made sure it doesn't blow up in people's face.
Yep. That sounds like the smart thing to do. Sweet. Time for the trusty old 10mm. Hey, good to see you.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm a proud resident of Vault 16. I was studying to be a lab technician, but as you can see, that didn't go to plan.
Yeah. Do you have any family?
Mom died a few years back. My dad is chief of the Vault Scouts. He had my assignment changed to have me be a scout. Then there's my fiancée, Jane. We're getting married soon.
How's life in the vault?
God knows life in the vault isn't perfect, but it's far safer than anything that's above ground.
Let's talk about something else.
Alrighty then.
Let's time for us to part. No. What can you tell me about Vault 16?
Where do I start? It's amazing. And much safer than out here.
Was it boring living in such a small place?
Not at all. Though, I can see your point. You were born above ground. A vault would likely not be all that comfortable for you. That's okay. No matter the problems in the vault, it's still a good place to live.
Problems? What sort of problems?
Well, between you and me,
Ooh.
the position of overseer was rigged.
Oh.
Read any of the terminals, you'll see one candidate up for election. Anderson.
The
Some
plot
people deny
thickens.
it, particularly the senior staff. But I know there's more to it. My mother knew too. Before she died. My dad would always try to shut me down. But I found out that my dad was going to run for overseer. But the mainframe stopped him.
Are you gonna do something about it?
What can I do? Outside of trying to run for overseer myself in a few years. We're declining, truthfully. We need to turn things around while there's still a vault to save.
Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
That's all for now.
See ya.
Hey.
So, I'm gonna need to sit here and wait. That's 8 p.m., 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Also, every password for a terminal in this mod is not just you pick up a holotape and it says password. Like this, they all have actual, like Doc Scholl's terminal password is Benjamin for his grandson. And you can actually find all of the holotapes for passwords, so it's like a little side thing. Why are you in here?
Actually, it's pretty nice considering a lot of them are just kind of just random gibberish when you're cracking through it, though.
Right. Supposed to be. Okay. Letter from Vault-Tech. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Huntington, congratulations on your family's recent inclusion in the Vault 16 community. You will find outlined in your application materials a full review of rules and procedures related to preparing for shelter in a Vault-Tech facility, but we will outline a few key points here. Vault-Tech provides all clothing, bedding, and accommodations for residents. Personal belongings must be reviewed and approved of by an authorized Vault-Tech hermetics technician before such belongings can be delivered to your reserved quarters within the vault. In the event of emergency entrance to the vault, no personal belongings will be permitted beyond the main door of the facilities. All vault residents must attend an orientation seminar. If you did not attend such a seminar as part of the application process, you must make an appointment with your Vault-Tech representative. In the event of a vault activation, whether actual or drill, Vault-Tech will sound a siren audible in the immediate vicinity of the vault facility entrance, and residents will be contacted via holotape message at the phone number provided in their resident profile records. Please report promptly to Vault 16 and await admittance and processing upon such a notification. Vault-Tech looks forward to having you and your family as valued residents. Be sure to present this letter to your Vault-Tech representative to receive your special, commemorative Vault Boy bobblehead toy. Sincerely, Adam Anderson, Overseer of Vault 16. Vault-Tec Regional Headquarters, Los Angeles, California, Southwest Commonwealth. So yeah, that's pre-war. Also, Josh Huntington's terminal password is Mary, and Jack Huntington's terminal password is Jane. Jack's emails. From Sam Belcher. Subject, science textbooks. Sorry for the lame subject line, but using anything more specific would give our secret away. How is that trick I showed you working out? Sam Belcher. To Sam Belcher. As far as the subject line goes, just hope that the person who replaces Anderson isn't a former teacher. Haha. It works great. Thanks again for all you do. Jack Huntington. From Josh Huntington. Vault Scouts. Son, you're going to work with me as a Vault Scout starting immediately. So stop studying computers. Meet me in the entrance first thing in the morning. Josh Huntington. Journal entries. New journal. My friend from maintenance, Sam Belcher, showed me how to set up a journal on my terminal. Better yet, he showed me how to store it on a separate server so that the rest of the vault isn't using. I hope I can keep my journal up to date. Journal entry 1. My dad, chief of the Vault Scouts, decided that I'm going to be a Vault Scout instead of a lab technician. Great. I guess I don't get to do what I want to do, despite scoring so high on that damn test. Thanks, Dad, for being a pain in the ass and treating me like a child. I sure hope I don't die out there.
Nothing that says Vault quite like not having a choice.
Journal entry 2. So I went out on my first scouting assignment yesterday. I guess it wasn't that bad. Went up to the 188 to do some trading there. It's not my dream job, but I guess it'll do. Journal entry 3. It's been a while since I've updated this. Things are getting crazy. I'm getting married soon to Jane, and she's pregnant. Dad will kill me if he finds out. Hopefully we can get married before Jane starts showing. Uh-oh. Journal entry 4. One day on patrol, I went as far as this little town called Good Springs. I couldn't have ever imagined any sort of civilized settlements would be out there in the wasteland, but these people are nice enough. Met Doc Mitchell. He was a vault dweller, like me. His vault can no longer be a home for him, which scares me the thought of a similar fate to befall us. Journal entry 5. Man, I really need to make entries more often. It's been a while, but I had something interesting happen during my latest assignment. I went up to Good Springs for some supplies when I heard 2 gunshots from the northeast. They were rushing the man into Doc Mitchell's house. Many people thought Doc Mitchell couldn't fix him. In my visits to Good Springs, I've befriended Doc Mitchell, and I know that he has some top-notch experience. If anyone could do it, it would be Doc. I left a note for the guy and invited him to the vault. I want to know everything that happened. If my dad or the overseer finds out that I disclosed our location without permission, their heads would spin. But if this guy can survive that, he'll be some help to us. And now we can go back up and...
Morning.
Go on Josh's terminal. Josh's emails to Sam Belcher. Subject, new position on senior staff. Hey Sam, on one hand, I'd love to welcome you as a peer on the senior staff. I just wish it were under better circumstances. Your father was a good man, and I was lucky to know him. If you ever need anything, let me know. Josh Huntington. From Sam Belcher. I appreciate your kindness. I'll be okay. I'll see you at the staff meeting. Sam Belcher. Vault Scout files. Vault Scout reports. October 19th, 2281. Things in the Mojave are heating up, and not just because it's a desert. The Legion is breathing down the Mojave's neck, ready to slice it. They have taken over Nelson and send daily raiding parties to Camp Forlorn Hope. Someday soon, this will boil over, and the second battle for the Hoover Dam will break out. Given that our vault is dangerously close to the dam, I urge you to take executive action and seal the door until Mr. New Vegas says the battle is over. Josh Huntington. Note to Vault Scout. Josh's journal. 2259 to 2267 logs. May 30th, 2259. Today is my first day as a Vault Scout. Chief Smith practically groomed me for the job, though admittedly I am eager to see what things are like out there. The Vault sort of gets boring sometimes. Maybe one day I'll be the Scout Chief, though I don't know maybe one day I'll be the Scout Chief, though I don't know if my fiancée Mary would like the idea. She's never supported the senior staff, mostly due to her believing the conspiracy theorists of the Vault. Dun dun dun. The plot thickens. Maybe they're right. Either way, it'll be good to get out of here every now and then. June 3rd, 2259. Well, I've gone on my first assignment. Wasn't too bad. Things are very quiet out there. A lot of ruins, small pockets of civilizations. Most of it west of the Vault. The Desert Rangers keep the peace out there. They're a nice enough bunch. October 28th, 2259. Been a few months since I've updated this thing. That will likely happen. Never been good at keeping a journal. I finally married Mary. We've moved into one of the apartment units in the lower levels. Life is great, and I'm happy. Mary really wants to have kids. I don't yet know how I feel about that. November 1st, 2260. Well, here I go again, being bad at journal keeping. A whole year, new record. I've gotten caught up with everything. Chief Smith has recently started having me shadow him on his assignments. He's getting up there in age, so I suspect he'll be naming me as his replacement. Though John Anderson, the new overseer, would have to approve of that appointment. Fortunately, I've had a good relationship with the Andersons as I've grown up. John is kind of like an uncle or something. His dad, Alan Anderson, finally retired from being overseer. The old man deserves some rest before he goes. Mary made a point, and no matter what, I've got to sit with it. Only an Anderson has been overseer. No one ever runs against an Anderson, with the exception of this election. Joseph Brandlin briefly ran for overseer before getting cold feet. Oof. You backed out of the election. Maybe one day I'll run, see if it's truly rigged. July 8th, 2261. Mary is pregnant. It's scary with everything as it is, but everyone has been reassuring me, especially Mary. April 15th, 2262. It's a boy. Looks a lot like I did as a baby. We named him Jack. Something changes when you first hold your child. I get it now. I think I can get used to this. August something. And in a blink of an eye, 5 years without a journal entry. Where to start? A raider group calling themselves the Great Khans has entered the Mojave. They mean business. There are some other tribals too, but not as much to know. Alan Anderson passed last year. The Vault was in mourning for a while. He's been serving as overseer since he was 20 years old, making him the longest overseer in office. Practically everyone in this Vault lived through his tenure. Chief Smith has become ill. It's pretty bad. A mole rat bit him while we were in an assignment near Good Springs. I didn't get the mole rat in time, but I gave Smith a stim pack. Too late. That mole rat had some sort of disease, and Doc Scholl doesn't know how to treat it. Smith called for an emergency staff meeting and named me as his replacement. I don't know that I can do this. It feels wrong. Somehow I failed to save him. I'm so fucked. So that was August 20th, 2267. September 1st, 2267. Well, Smith died. With everything going on, I requested time off from scout assignments. I'm not yet the official scout chief. Bleh. But that day will soon come, so I spent some much-needed time with Mary and Jack. September 30th, 2267. I'm now officially the scout chief, Chief Huntington. That will take some getting used to. It's in my blood, though. Grandpa Joe was the first scout chief and started the Vault Scouts. I hope I can live up to the legacy. 2270 to 2279 logs. Man, I wrote a lot of these. April 10th, 2270. Things have started to change in the Mojave. A new entity, the New California Republic, has started to push east. This eastward expansion is what likely pushed the Great Khans here in the first place. Though admittedly, this is speculation on my end. I don't think the NCR is a bad thing, but if their eastward expansion starts problems, even unintentionally, things could get very ugly in the Mojave. July 13th, 2271. Well, things have gotten interesting. The NCR has absorbed the Desert Rangers. They have control over parts of the region, including Hoover Dam. They keep asking me to become a citizen and where I'm from. I don't think Vault 16 will stay a secret for long. Jack keeps asking me about my adventures. I never know how much I should or shouldn't say. But the boy is very curious. He's also very clever. Hacked into my terminal. Caught him in the act. Ticks after his mother. He'll make a good lab tech in 10 years, just like Mary. June 11, 2274. Vegas, they're rebuilding. Apparently Robert House has somehow survived the Great War and is now rebuilding Vegas. A lot of lore. For the first time in my life, Vault 16 had to be fully sealed. Sure, only scouts are ever allowed to leave, but this was serious. We had to pull out from the Mojave. The NCR attacked the Brotherhood of Steel at Helios 1. Sure, we're probably fine. Have to play it safe, though. I was hoping the Overseer would have used discretion, but instead, he told everyone. The panic was pretty bad. Now that things have blown over, things can return to normal as much as they can after such a panic. The NCR is starting to cause problems, exactly what I feared. October 4th, 2276. The audacity. During our latest staff meeting, Overseer Anderson and Chief Brandlin blamed me for the panic with the vault lockdown. That's absurd and they know it. I'm not surprised by Brandlin, but Anderson, he can kiss my endorsement goodbye. Man, Brandlin.
Just getting ripped on here.
February 12, 2277. Battle at the Hoover Dam. I reported that there was a battle about to happen. This time Anderson ignored me. To be expected after Helios 1, I suppose. The NCR won, which I'm sure really inflated their ego. I only hope we don't deal with this. Deal with this again. Jack's old enough now to pick up on my concern. I think I may just have to run as Overseer this year. I'm done with Anderson's cold shoulder. March 18, 2277. I applied to be a candidate for the Overseer election. Soon the mainframe should put my name on the ballot and make the announcement. I don't know why I can't make the announcement myself, but those are the rules of the election. Ooh, the plot thickens. April 20th, 2277. Well, I'm fucked. The mainframe denied my application, even though I met all the qualifications. Anderson called me into his office and chewed me out for, quote, insubordination, end quote. Apparently it's disrespectful for a member of the Overseer's senior staff to run against him. Well, respectfully, I don't care. I guess Mary was right. It's all rigged. October 23rd, 2277. Damn, my son had to be too smart for his own good. He used his own terminal to hack into the mainframe. He knows. I just have to wonder if Anderson knows. Anderson is getting crazy, and I'm afraid of what will happen. I'll have no choice but to redirect Jack's assignment when he finishes school. I don't want to know what the Overseer will do if he finds out. I just hope Jack will forgive me. So it's not Vault-Tec that screwed over Jack. It's his dad trying to protect him, as dads do. January 28th, 2279. We lost Mary today. She grew ill with something. Doc Scholl did his best. I'm afraid it's something I picked up and gave her. I hate everything. I'm sorry, Mary. And this is really sad because it's really not Josh's fault at all. Neither for his chief or for Mary's death. But we'll find out more about that in a bit. May 30th, 2280. As I suspected, Jack didn't take to his reassignment with much enthusiasm. At least he has Jane. He needs her, probably more than he realizes. I'll likely need to intercede when they submit a marriage request to Anderson, assuming he knows. September 5th, 2281. Jack and Jane are engaged. Jack thinks I don't know Jane's pregnant. Doc Scholl tells me everything. Thanks, Doc. Surprisingly, Anderson approved of the request without much thought. Does he not know Jack hacked the mainframe? He must know. Did I intercept Jack's assignment for nothing? Have I become paranoid? Maybe Anderson is fucking with me. And there's an armory. For fun, I guess. Security terminal. Vault 16 security manual. Error. Files corrupted. Vault security email to maintenance staff. Subject. Vault security manual corrupted. We request that you take a look into the server and fix the files for the Vault security manual, as we get an error message when we attempt to view it. Joseph Brandlin, Chief of Vault Security. From maintenance staff. Unfortunately, there is nothing we can do for this at the moment. Please be patient on this. We'll get back to you as soon as you can. Sam Belcher. From Overseer Anderson. Error. View access revoked by sender. Plot thickens. What was in the email? The world may never know. And here's the part that I don't like about the layout of Vault 11. Is you kind of have to the weirdest path to get to the atrium. And here we have Sam Belcher, which is honestly just phenomenal in this mod. I love him.
Hey. I don't think the visitors are supposed to be down here. I'm not going to say anything, but
Now
stay
finally
clear of
getting to see the
security,
most
Anderson.
aggressive maintenance man I've heard.
Who are you?
I'm Sam Belcher, Interim Chief of Maintenance. How can I help you?
So you're one of the chiefs? You seem young compared to the others.
Well, ain't that the understatement of the fucking decade? Yeah, I'm 19 and I'm on the senior staff. Yay me. I've only just took on the role. I'm not even official yet, though I'm treated as I am. Took over for my dad. He passed not long ago.
I'm sorry to hear that. How can they expect you to step up so soon?
It's not like there's much choice. I'm now the oldest in maintenance, though that doesn't mean much now. Plus, my dad picked me as his replacement.
Talk about something else.
Alright.
What can you tell me about Vault 16?
Well, it's not much, but this shithole is home. What do you want to know?
Is there anywhere I can buy gear?
You'll want to find Josh Huntington. He's the chief of Vault Scouts. He's on assignment a lot, but if you wait, he'll turn up. He'll sell you some gear he picked up out in the wasteland. He'll also repair your gear too, if you need it.
Is there anywhere I can buy medical supplies?
You must be fucking with me.
Here we go again.
Clinic is the first room when you enter. Noksho will patch you up if you need, and sell whatever he can.
Again, with making fun of the courier for asking where the clinic is. You don't seem to have a high opinion on your home. Why is that?
Well, like any other community, we have problems. All our problems.
I like how everyone here says to treat you like an idiot for asking questions.
What about the Overseer?
Well, I'm not going to beat around the bush. You're already down in the lower levels where visitors aren't allowed. You likely have poked around.
Uh-huh.
As you'll piece together from both public and private terminals, we're in big shit here. The Overseer election is bullshit. Only Anderson can win. He's hiding a secret. A secret that goes back generation. Problem is, no one knows what the secret is.
That's kind of the point of the
If you wanna
secret,
know
but
more,
yeah.
You can read my terminal. You should also read Brandlin's speech in the atrium. It's total propaganda bullshit, but has a clue. That's all I can say. The Overseer's always watching.
It's a secret that goes back generations. The problem is we don't know what the secret is. Yeah, that's how a secret works, Sam. Let's talk about something
Wouldn't
else.
be a vault without secrets.
I need to get going.
See ya. Morning. Hey.
My gosh, that water looks way too good for New Vegas. Sorry. Squirrel brain. Hey, and atrium with a nice little posted board that I probably should move down a bit. I feel like that's an awkward angle. Anyways, prepared speech of Joseph Brandlin, Chief of Vault Security for the Overseer election. Okay. I would say I have you read this, but with like the delay and me like, I mean, we can try it. Prepared speech of Joseph Brandlin, Chief of Vault Security for the Overseer election. Take it away, Brandlin.
Let's see. Good afternoon. Each election year, it is the appointed task of the selected member of the senior staff to officiate the election. But lately, I feel my duty is larger this year. As rumors and conspiracy theories circulate this very election, these rumors have persisted for too long. Many believe the overseer elections are to be rigged, as only an Anderson has ever been elected to the office of overseer. Perhaps the wrong conclusion has been made. Perhaps the Anderson family has the habit of producing only the finest leadership material this vault has seen. Or it could be that for many elections now, Overseer John Anderson has gone unopposed. A vote can't be rigged if there is only one candidate. I shall make it clear that it is my utmost pleasure to serve under such a fine overseer, one who cares so much for the people. Do you know what he always says during the senior staff meetings? Adam is the key. I should not need to remind you, but our very first overseer, who had the unenviable task to lead the people through the destruction of their lives and homes, Adam cared for Vault 16 then as John cares for Vault 16 now.
Adam is the key. The plot thickens. A vote can't be rigged if there's only one candidate, yeah.
I mean, that's fair, but that also doesn't look very good.
The text of
That
this
also looks just as rigged up that there's never anybody else.
The text of the speech mentions one Adam Anderson. John Anderson said, "Adam is the key," and certain letters were capitalized where they shouldn't be. Those letters spell Adam. Perhaps Adam is the password. Maintenance emails from Anderson. Overseer's office. Sam, tell your staff to stay away from my terminal. I did not put in a maintenance request, and I'm more than capable to fix my own computer. John Anderson. To Anderson. Sorry, sir. There must have been a glitch in the system that generated a service ticket. I can assure you that this will be looked into. Sam Belcher. Manual. Miller. Anderson. Error redacted by Anderson. Clinic messages. Sam's emails. From Jacob Brandlin, which is Chief Brandlin's son. Hey, so I scored really low on the placement test, and the overseer put me in maintenance. I'm really scared of what my dad will do when he finds out, Jacob Brandlin. Why don't you get into character and see what Chief Joseph Brandlin has to say about his son making maintenance?
I feel like a lot of it's just gonna be expletive deleted.
That's pretty fair, actually. That's very in character. To Jacob Brandlin, hey man, everything is gonna be okay. Between you and me, that test is bullshit. The maintenance is the best department in the vault anyway. Don't let anyone tell you different. We're the ones who truly run this vault. I could cut the hydraulic line to the overseer's office if I wanted to lock him in. Come down to utility first thing in the morning. Sam Belcher.
Jesus Christ, I swear the maintenance has the most hostile, like, point of view on the planet.
Well, you know the thing is, canonically, when Sam Belcher said he would send someone from maintenance to clean the toilet that got clogged because of the explosive diarrhea, he sent poor Jacob Brandlin to do it.
Oh my god. Poor fucking guy.
He wouldn't even do it himself.
It's the most realistic, like, kind of maintenance I've ever heard of. Is just pushing it off on the new guy.
Yeah. Sam's journal. For Sam's eyes only. Oops. Entry 1. Well, I should have seen this coming. The stupid placement test put me in maintenance. I guess since my dad is the chief. The perplexing thing is that Jack definitely scored high enough to be a lab tech, like he wanted, but his dad got him assigned to Vault Scouts. However, I don't believe this is an act of a father wanting to be close to his son. Jack is simply too smart for his own good. A few years ago, while we were still in school, and during the last overseer election, Jack took the side of the conspiracy theorists of the Vault and used his knowledge of terminals to hack into the mainframe. I don't believe he was expecting to find what he found. The official election showed Anderson unopposed.
I'll be back in just a second. I gotta grab my food at the door.
Okay. As per usual. But the mainframe showed that Jack's dad had also applied as a candidate, but was denied by the mainframe. The election can't be rigged if there's only one candidate. Typical propaganda bullshit. I think the overseer knows, or his dad knows, and wants to keep Jack safe. Entry 2. Fuck. Dad died today, and the overseer placed me as interim chief of maintenance. I want nothing to do with the senior staff, as I hate almost all of them, particularly Anderson. If only Mom could see how fucked things have become in the Vault. No, it's better this way. It would kill me to see her heartbroken. Fuck me, dude. Entry 3. Anderson is weird. Every staff meeting, he has to say that cryptic slogan, Adam is the key. What the fuck? What does that even mean? But I've been thinking. I recently got 2 emails from Anderson on my maintenance account. The first one, I was too slow and busy to catch, and it has since been redacted. How the fuck do I help you if I can't read your terminal, or your email? But the next one takes the cake. He got pissed at my staff for being in his office. I admittedly sent a few guys that way, in case he actually needed something, but he was particularly protective of his terminal. I plan on investigating tonight. No locked door can keep me out. Entry 4. Fuck. I went into Anderson's office last night, and I still can't believe what I found. Most of the files were redacted, but one thing stood out. A report from Josh Huntington. He believes the Mojave is getting too dangerous, and even recommends to seal the vault. For it to be serious enough to risk losing his job for a while, it must be true. It was dated recently, but the overseer hasn't done shit about it. Something needs to happen this election. Maybe I should talk to Jack. Also, Sam's terminal password is Senior Belcher, which is referring to his dad. So now we can access the Overseer's terminal.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, and while we're here. Oh, you're kidding me. I talked to Anderson and it crashes.
Oof.
Couldn't handle Anderson's secrets.
I guess not.
Okay. I guess I need to go and... Because my autosave probably doesn't take me super far. Just run down and grab his terminal password and save it before talking to Anderson. So I don't know if it's a fluke or... Oh, that's a nice purple screen. I don't know what that is from a broken mod or something.
Yeah, it brings the character.
Okay, let me... Actually... I have console commands. I don't need his terminal password. What? Why are you floating? I need to fix that. Yay. No. No. The terminal, not me. Okay. Unlock. Okay. That's not it. Is it? Okay. Vault Scout members, error redacted by Anderson, Overseer's log. Error deactivated. Okay, here's the fun part.
This is Overseer John Anderson's personal log.
Ow.
I don't know how much longer I can keep the secret. Everyone suspects something. I'm losing support from my own senior staff. Josh hates me, though I suppose that's earned. I've been giving him the cold shoulder since the Helios 1 incident. I've tried my best to hide the truth. A truth so few would understand. It's true. It's all rigged. Rigged by Adam Anderson himself.
Ooh.
A perfect system that is no longer perfect 200 years later. Underneath the Overseer's desk is a tunnel leading to a secret section of Vault 16. That section housed scientists from all over the world, handpicked by Vault-Tec. They were allowed to run any experiment they wanted. They would run these experiments on dwellers Adam sent inside. He always picked someone who the Vault wouldn't miss. The elderly, the orphan.
You know, one thing I always never understood about Vaults having just like, I never understood why Vault-Tec thought they were going to survive.
To be let into the main vault to survive. He refused. He knew it was too late for a majority of the scientists, and he didn't want the virus to spread. So he sealed the secret section, allowing the scientists to suffer and die, all while the rest of the vault never knew a thing.
That's cold.
My father, Alan, unsealed the secret section with me when I was a kid. We recovered the lost data the scientists left behind.
Hey.
If the Vault ever knew the truth, I don't know what I'd do. They'd likely exile me to the wastes.
So yeah, there's a secret scientific section where they could experiment doing whatever. It's really mostly a reference to the new plague, which is something that was pre-war, and it got out of hand, and it was killing all the scientists. So Adam Anderson, the original overseer, locked it down and decided only an Anderson could be overseer to keep that under wraps, because that would look really bad for the Anderson family and bad for Vault-Tec. And so and that was the plague that killed the previous scout chief, Zach Smith, and it also killed Mary. So Overseer Anderson used the new plague to kill people who won't do what he says.
And who are you?
It's a complicated thing to do other than just, you could just shoot him at that point.
He's got to be secretive. His lip sync apparently still doesn't work. Who are you?
I'm John Anderson.
Oh, now it works.
Overseer of Vault 16. Normally I wouldn't allow visitors down here, but you seem capable. I may have need of you soon.
What do you mean by that?
Don't worry about that. Not yet, at least. Your time will come.
The way he says that always gets me. Your time will come. How long have you been overseer?
Oh, a little over 20 years, I believe. Time flies when you're having fun.
honestly, I need to write a villain, and I need to get this voice actor to come back and do like a proper villain, because like Overseer John Anderson is a very soft core villain. Like, yeah, he's definitely evil. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, but like, he's not gonna take over the world. He just likes rolling over Vault 16.
He likes his little slice of whatever.
Yeah. Let's talk about something else.
Very well then. How may I satiate your curiosity?
What can you tell me about Vault 16?
Oh, all sorts of things. What would you like to know?
Tell me about the Vault Scouts.
Yes, the Vault Scouts. They're currently led by Chief Josh Huntington, who himself is only the 3rd Scout Chief. The Scouts are the youngest department in Vault 16, but their importance can't be understated.
Are you sure about that?
They were formed to collect data on the world above ground, so the Overseer can make an informed choice on how to deal with the outside world. To know whether or not we should call it quits on Vault 16 and open the doors for good, or to stay, allowing trade, or being completely sealed off.
Life isn't so bad outside. Why not join a settlement in the Mojave? Life isn't so bad outside. Yeah, there's a whole war going on with the NCR and Legion. There's the Fiends. Anyways, why not join a settlement in the Mojave?
That's not what Chief Huntington's reports
But you can
would
literally get shot and
suggest.
killed over nothing.
Life above ground is a huge adjustment for vault dwellers. It's better for them to remain.
Let's talk about something else.
Very well then. How may I satiate your curiosity?
I need to get going.
Farewell, outsider. I do hope to see you again. Soon.
Oof.
Hey.
And, yeah, that covers pretty much everything that I have, in Vault 16. I don't believe I am forgetting anything. So, let me Alt-Tab out, pull up the image again. I see we have maybe a lurker or two. Thank you for the lurks. You probably hear this from Twitch streamers everywhere, but lurking is loving, so thank you for lurking in my channel. Thank you for coming in and celebrating the 1-year anniversary of Vault 16 Redux 2.0 and me discovering that I have to update it again. The life of a modder.